Now, before jumping into the routing topic, I would like to explain how we can run the project with debugging capability. Based on your IDE or your code editor, you might have different configurations. For VS Code, I will explain. For other text editor like WebStorm, you can read the documentation, but it's not that complicated. In VS Code, if you go over here, you can see there it has no idea how to run the project and how to debug it. You have to create a launch.json file at the root level. Let's create one. And I go with one of these, doesn't matter because I have to remove it. And then we have to put some configurations here in order to let the VS Code run our project and being able to debug it. And as you can see, it's already created this launch.json at the root level inside the VS Code folder. And to populate this file, we have to get some documentations from Next.js.org itself. And let's head into Next.js. I go to docs and I search for debugging. Make sure that you are in the latest version, debugging. And then if you scroll down a little, you can see that for VS Code, they have put these configurations for us. Let me copy this. Yeah, before explaining more, let me go further, and you can see you can find other editors like JetBrains WebStorm here, how you can configure it. But let's stay with VS Code itself. So as you can see, our project is a full stack project. It consists of server side and client side, and you can run them independently, but to run the whole project in full stack mode and being able to debug it in full stack mode, you can go with this configuration. How to use it, we don't need to open this too frequently. Something that you have consider is here, action with debug with Edge. You have to change it to debug with Chrome because I'm using Chrome now. I don't have Edge installed in my machine. So as soon as I try to run the project, it opens a Chrome browser, a fresh Chrome in the incognito mode for me without any extensions. Let's try to run it. I go over here, run and debug, and now in this drop down you can select the full stack. Let me choose this and run. And now it's running. That's okay. Okay, yeah, you can see the project is started in a browser for me, and I can make some changes, and it auto reload the project for me. Let's do it. If I remove everything from here, I put a hello world. Hello world. Let's go back, and you can see immediately it refreshes here. What else we can have? Of course, we can have the debugging enabled. Let me add something like console.log 1, and if I hit the breakpoint here, as soon as I refresh, you can see it hits this breakpoint, and we can start debugging our app, our code here, and you can see all those variables and stuff here in the debugging panel. So I hope you get the idea how to enable the debugging, but that's a cool feature. If you would like, you can enable it. Otherwise, you can just simply, without this, run the project, and by running the npm run dev, and it's okay. But in this case, you won't have the debugging, live debugging in your VS Code, in your editor, but that's okay. Yeah.